Trees and shrubs grown in pots can be planted at any time of year. There are a few basic rules to follow. Whether you're planting a large tree, like this wonderful flowering cherry, or you have smaller trees that will get a lot bigger, like these eucalyptus, principles are all the same. Make sure that the plant is thoroughly watered. I suggest you submerge the pot into water and leave it there until all the bubbles have stopped coming up through it, and then leave it there for another 10 to 30 minutes to allow the water really to soak into the root ball. In the meantime, prepare the hole where you're going to plant your tree. Now you need to make sure that the hole is deep enough for the pot to go in, so that the plant is at the same height in the ground as it was in the pot. And the easiest way to do that is to use a cane on the ground, place it on the ground, and then you can gauge the height that the root ball is. The next stage is to take the pot away from the root ball. That came out very nicely. That wasn't one I prepared earlier. And if needs be, just tease the roots very gently away. Trees from direct plants are so well looked after, you don't get that sort of knotted circular action going on with the roots. So I'm just very gently moving the roots out to encourage them to move outwards. And then I'm going to place my tree. I'm going to stand back and have a look and see whether it's at the right angle and which way round I want it facing. Okay, so now I'm happy with that. I want to then fill in this hole with the same soil that came out of the hole. There was a time when we might have enriched the hole with lots of compost and with fertiliser. But the thinking now is to put the same soil back into the hole, because that will encourage the tree roots to go out further looking for nutrients rather than just stay in the little cosy home that you've prepared for it. If, like me, you're planting into grass, just cut off the excess soil from the turfs you've cut out, and then you can use the turf upside down so that the grass doesn't keep growing. And then don't forget to firm it in with your heel. Once you've filled the hole back in and the tree is planted, don't forget to give it a really good water. Even if you're planting during the wetter months of the year, you will need to water your new tree for a while to make sure that it doesn't dry out. So this initial soaking is going to make all the soil come into contact with the roots, and we want that. And then after that you're going to be watering to allow the tree to take up and to use the nutrients that is in the ground.